If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Potown Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tailman. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with Ice Rider Suicune deck. This deck has been doing pretty well since the new formats. It seemed like Suicune with Ludicolo was the main attraction, but in the recent weeks we've seen Suicune with Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX be pretty successful. We have Ride of the High King doing 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, and then you have the Max Lance attack doing 10 damage plus 120 more for each energy you choose to discard. Now, you don't have to discard. If you don't want to, you can only discard one energy, or you can discard two. Usually you'll want to discard both. There's never a situation where you'll want to only do 10 damage, unless your opponent only has one Pokemon, but then, I don't know, that wouldn't make sense, right? So having both attacks is really nice, especially Ride of the High King, allowing you to potentially not discard your energy, so you can start powering up Suicune on the bench. With the Fleetfoot ability, it gives you an extra card as long as it's active. And the Blizzard Rondo attack does 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Now, this is a pretty good attack, obviously. A lot of Intillion decks, a lot of single strike decks with Houndoom, and that allows you to deal a lot of damage, essentially 2-hit killing VMAXs, but with your 2-prizer. And what you're trying to do is make sure that you go 3 into 2 into another 3 to at least force your opponent to need boss to win the game at some point. Now we have a little bit of disruption with the Fan of Waves, the Path to Peak, and the Marnies, but we're going to be using Melanie as our main source of powering up, attaching a water energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon B, and if you do, you draw 3 cards. We have 8 of those water energies. We also have buckets to help them, to help us find them, and we have Scoop of Nest to realize the Intillion engine. Intillion with the Shade Dealings ability allows you to search 2 trainers. The Drizzle allows you to search a trainer, and the Quick Shooting gets you 2 damage counters if you need them. We also have Research and Possess Orders along with Right Hand, which helps you power up as well as finding any card you might need. And we have a ton of Pokemon Search in the Quick Pulse, the Level Pulse, and the Incenses. So let's jump into a ladder and see what we can do with Ice Rider Suicune. Alright. So we do win the coin flip, and we're gonna go first with a dead hand. Not great overall. It is what it is. I mean, that sort of makes up for the dead hand in a way. I do want to thin the 2 energies. And then I will go ahead and attach this here, and then I'll go ahead and pass. Best case scenario, my opponent attaches a special energy, and thus we can delay it. Fog Crystal indicates we're up against Dragapult. I would imagine, there we go. So we're rooting for a Horror energy to be attached right here. There we go, that's great. Now, well, I was hoping not to get Marnie because I had the Fan of Waves. You can still delay the energy, and this is actually decent, right? This is actually fairly okay. Top decking a Suicune or a Quick Wall would be insanely good here. Not quite, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and search for a Quick Wall so that we have the possibility to damage our opponent right here. And then if we manage to get Fan of Waves off of this, that would be insane, but I'm definitely not expecting to get it. So I'll go ahead and retreat, and I'll go ahead and Melanie. No Fan of Waves, right? Which makes sense, though I still have access to yeah, to Crobat. I'm gonna go ahead and utilize Crobat just to give myself more options, right? All right. No fan of waves for us. Not a lot going for us, but we do get to fleet-footed. Okay. I want to keep the bench space open, even though my opponent will probably end up taking a knockout next turn at some point. I don't have a way to knock my opponent out, though. 20. Oof, I'm 20 damage short, actually. Wait, no, 140 next turn. Oh yeah, I should have benched some. I should have searched for the other drizzle. Should have taken the time. No, wait. No, yeah, I should have taken the time to do the maths. 4140. Oh no, wait, I do have the knockout. I get a bench, and then if this drizzle survives, I get to place the damage counters. Then I'm doing 180 plus 140. That's a knockout, actually. So never mind. Never mind. I need my drizzle to survive, or I need my opponent to bench a Dragapult. One of the two. Unless my opponent benches Zigzagoon, my drizzle will be surviving, and so will my Sobbles. And my opponent just benches a Dragapult. That works. Alright, so we are in for a good time. Alright. Ah, there's a Zigzagoon. Well, that sucks. So does he knock out Drizzle or a Sobble? Goes after a Sobble. So my opponent will need right hand to recover, but that's one Shady Dealings Pokemon gone, which is great. The damage on me after the Horror Energies will be pretty bad though, because then a single quick shooting would knock me out. So let's think this through, right? I just top decked a quick roll, which is fantastic. That gets me Ice Rider. Okay, I'm definitely, well, not definitely. Okay, I'm definitely doing this, I'm pretty sure. I'm finding myself that friend. I do have the other Sobble, which is fantastic. I do have the Fan of Waves. So if I... Yeah, okay, so this is a plan now. I'll go ahead and bench the Ice Rider. I'll go ahead and search for Sobble. And then I'm pretty sure that's a knockout, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's more than enough. So then I do this, and I'll do Evolution Incense for the Shady Dealings in Tillion, right? And then with the Shady Dealings in Tillion, I will get the Fan of Waves to get rid of the Horror, and a Marnie. Actually, the Cape sounds pretty good. No, never mind. And yeah, let's go for a Marnie. I could do research, but I kind of like keeping these two alive. So I'm doing this to help the survivability of my Suicune. Obviously I'm taking a knockout, but I'm doing this to help the survivability of my Suicune. Force my opponent to have a knockout rather than just one quick shooting and then attacking something else. And there we go. That was the idea behind it, at least. Like, I fully expect my Suicune to go down, but Suicune traded 3-4-3, and that's very, very good. And we have a pretty solid follow-up. I do expect to get Marnied. Like I mentioned, one Shady Dealings and Tillion. Usually people are only playing one, which I definitely disagree with. I think 4-4-2-2 split is very good. We do get Marnied, but that means no right hand, and that means we get another attack off with our Suicune, which is fantastic, I would say. Alright. And now... Alright, there's a VMAX. I think I just go Incense for Drizzle, for Boss, and attack into the Dragapult. I don't see why not. I definitely think that is absolutely my play. I get no benefit from knocking out that guy. Absolutely none. Oh, really? I price my other boss's orders. Ugh, well, never mind. Never mind, dude. Why? Alright, never mind. We're just gonna go ahead and research. I mean, this could help, I guess. So, I really don't want my opponent to take a free prize on this double. So that's why I'm going ahead and playing that level ball right there. I should just grab Marnie, I reckon. Now I have hand attack or just broad draw. I'll go Blizzard Drum though. Could have retreated, but no, that just makes it more effective for my opponent. Boss's orders, yeah, third boss's orders would be really good in this. Right, we see the horror energy. We see a research. So no boss means we are pretty safe. Suspicious foot tin. That is very suspicious indeed. I think we've got this though. Like we attack into, they KO us, we attack into a Dragapult. Well actually no, never mind. They KO me and put 5 damage counters on Crobat and quick shooting a Drizzle, so I need to evolve both of my Drizzles. That's what I need to do. My opponent benched another Dragapult, dude, come on. If I only had my boss's orders, that would be game. Like, why would you even bench that? That shows that my opponent is not playing to figuring out how, like, he's not playing to win, he's just playing his cards, right? Oh, I have bench space, therefore I will bench a Dragapult. That's not how you do it. Alright, Max Phantom. Where does he put it? That 20 there is really weird. Where does he put the damage counters? His best bet was 5 damage counters on the Crobat. Like, he doesn't get a knockout off of these two. Right? Even with double quick shooting. Yeah. Alright, less pressure for me to evolve. Though still I should evolve. Less doesn't mean like guaranteed or anything. Yeah, no need to no need to Marnie, no need to bench Suicune. Yeah, like I have the bench space, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna bench the dude. Alright, double quick shooting seems fairly good. As that pretty much guarantees the game, right? Get rid of you. I'm just thinning at this point, so now I do this. That's 290 damage this turn, and no matter what my opponent does, if they go boss, I have energy to retreat. If they don't go boss and knock out one of my Intillions, then I just double quick shooting for the game. So the game's essentially over. If I had access to boss, I would have just won by knocking out the Dragapult a little earlier, or attacked into this one a little earlier as well. But alas, it was priced, and also one of my last 2 prizes as well. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over. There's nothing my opponent can do, right? If they go boss, I have energy to retreat. If they go Marnie... Yeah, they really needed me not to evolve. That was the only way. And then with the double quick shooting, they would have been able to guarantee the knockout on the 90 HP. Like, they could have gone boss, double quick shooting, KO, KO, 3 prizes. But they chose not to. Yeah, because my boss is prized, now this actually works. Yet they are once again misplacing... Well, no, never mind. They're not misplacing the damage counters now. Yeah, I mean, now it comes down to boss's orders. Which I don't have, and they presumably do. Okay. So I'm actually going to do... Oh no, wait, what am I doing? I I have the when, I forgot. I got so worried, I forgot that I had one. I genuinely forgot. Alright. I would have taken the boss as my prize off of the Sobble, so that would have been good, right? Definitely would have been good. And, alright. That was a solid game. Showing a little bit of the shortcomings of the deck. The early game can be a little awkward sometimes. And if you don't start an Ice Rider or a Suicune and only 2 boss, you probably want 3. Ideally you'd want 4. Can't have it all though. Can't have it all. Alright. So we do win the coin flip, that is fantastic. As long as I mentioned, we get Suicune or Ice Rider, which we get both. So we actually get to choose. I feel like I'd rather lead with Ice Rider for now. Alright, I don't get the extra card from Fleet-Footed, but that's fine. I just have overall like more guaranteed damage on turn 2 to the point where I can threaten a KO, you know? I can threaten a KO on a V next turn with finding energy or boss off of Crobat and then using Drizzle to find the missing card. Path to a Peak gets discarded. We're up against another Dragapult. And, well, never mind, the Path to a Peak got played, but I did draw the energy. Pretty fortunate, honestly. And I would expect to see a concession. You can see the huge... I mean, I don't really need to, though, because my opponent didn't even attach energy. So is this too eager? Honestly, it might be. Now I think about it, this might actually be too eager. Yeah. No need to be so aggressive because my opponent didn't attach energy this turn. I'm definitely benching you. I'm definitely going with a bucket into a water discard, into another Sobble, into a Ride of the Hiking Knockout, and we have the only thing missing is another Sobble, essentially, but I wanted to give myself the option to be able to level ball for a boss if I need to, in case exactly that happens. However, my opponent did go second. Oh, okay, well, there's the level ball for Drizzle. I was gonna say they didn't play a supporter going second, so that might mean they don't have it. Evolve the active, which is surprising. I guess that gives them access to another Drizzle next turn. They really don't need to rely on Intillion, I guess. Okay, they play Escape Rope, and they just grabbed Research. So I'm definitely going out into Suicune here because I have the Melanie in hand. Promote the Dragapult. Interesting. Very nice full art. Full art thing. Alright. They fully commit to the active Dragapult. And I can't Air Balloon retreat, but not the biggest of deals. So I get 30 damage back. I also get a boss. Nice. I mean, honestly, I think it's just Melanie into the KO, right? Delay the energy once again. And that's just even better. You know, I probably would not have remembered, honestly, about that Tool Scrapper. So we'll bench you, and there's the victory. Yep, and we're getting a knockout, and that's as good as it gets. Alright, very solid, right? Very, very solid against another really powerful deck being played right now. Obviously, Dragapult has a really big advantage sometimes because of the ability to snipe the bench and deny your opponent's Sobbles and whatnot. All right. Okay, well now I have a terrible start. Because even the right hand isn't very good. Because I have no V to attach to. I mean, the keep calling is nice, but that's pretty much it. Pretty much all I'm doing next turn. And we're up against Jolteon, so that's not ideal. And we top deck another energy, okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and keep calling. We also priced a Sobble, so just bad news after bad news here. Bad news after bad news. At least it's even-ish on the bad news. Never mind. There, my opponent takes an advantage. Okay. Jolteon. Scoop up net. Yep. And we get Marnied, which I actually appreciate. Maybe not so much with this hand though. Oof, okay. So I think I pretty obviously have to grab a Melanie, right? There's just no way around it. I need to do damage. I absolutely need to do damage. Probably should have retreated and used fleet-footed first. I don't know. Maybe. Questionable. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Melanie. Okay, we'll get an attachment. And that's pretty much it. The Fan of Waves could end up being decent. I don't think I'll need boss, at least not soon. Ice Rider is definitely nice to have, and Blizzard Rondo, setting up the 2-shot. Alright. Attaches energy to the active, that's fine. It's really helpful that Calyrex is not weak to lightning. So if my Drizzle survives, I'm okay. If it doesn't, then I need my opponent to not play Path to a Peak to have a chance here. I'd imagine he'd be tempted to knock out the active, yeah. So he's gonna use the damage counter on the active, not the Drizzle. We do get Marnied out of the Shady Dealings in Tillion. Alright, so my opponent will be taking 3 prizes right here. Okay, not great. Alright, so we'll promote Calyrex. Okay, that's not useful at all here. So what I need... I need Melanie. I am down 2 energies. I need... Ugh, this is rough. It's just, I could just grab the Melanie and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is right hand better? No, because I'm missing energy from my hand. Oh wait, it is better. I go right hand into double incense. Or not, incense into the Intillion into... Yeah, okay, that's the play. Right hand is the play. Right hand is indeed the play. I don't even need the incense, I can just grab Intillion, and then Intillion grabs the bucket plus the incense. And there we go. We get ourselves our knockout. One more benched and we wouldn't need to discard energy. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not threatened next turn, which is fantastic. And I get to scoop up net this guy, giving me access to both Drizzle and Intillion once again. Very nice. Very, very nice right there. Awesome. Right. Varying weaknesses, the different attacks, the high damage, the 3 price, 2 price play. Really liking this deck overall. Plus Path to a Big Disruption, Melanie Recovery, Energy Acceleration, which sort of protects you from crushing hammers. It's just overall very good. Overall very, very good. Now I can't boss and Melanie next turn, so I cannot knock out a Jolteon. But Jolteon's gonna have a really hard time taking the last 3 prizes. As long as I don't overbench, they're gonna have a really tough time. They could, however, end up playing Echoing Horn to get my Suicune back into play. So that is something I need to be careful of. That is absolutely something I need to be careful of. Okay, so now I do need to quick shooting to set up the 300 damage. Which I won't be able to get to actually if they knock out my Drizzle. Yikes, okay, so then Tool Scrapper plus Fan of Waves could end up being my best friends here. Tool Scrapper plus Fan of Waves could end up being the way I win. Incense? Okay, Fan of Waves definitely ideal here. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is definitely attaching the active. If I don't, yeah, I need I really want Fan of Waves, and I need Melanie, right? And I need Melanie. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this for Melanie. And if I get Fan of Waves of the Melanie, then I don't need to search for it and I can go quick shooting. If I don't, however, then I will go ahead and just search for it, right? The energy denial is pretty important at this point. Okay. Well, not pretty important, but it forces them to need another card to be able to attack next turn. And not sure what else I want. Honestly, it could just be boss. Yeah, I like the boss. Like, I threaten game, you know? I threaten game with this play. And yeah, just ratify king. I don't need to bench either of these. Benching Suicune could actually be game losing. My opponent knows I have boss in hand. They have an incense, that's what we know about their hand. Which means Jolteon, right? But they need Jolteon, Energy, and Badge. It has to be all three. Whereas before it would have just been Jolteon and Energy. And the Energy has to be Lightning as well. It can't be any Energy. Cannot be any Energy. Right, well there's the Jolteon. There's the double quick shooting. There's a research, so... Oh wait. My opponent just discarded a scoop up net. They could have guaranteed the badge off of... What? Off of a drizzle. That's so bad. They could have guaranteed the badge off of a drizzle, but they chose to do 20 more damage, which is completely irrelevant. That makes no sense, dude. And this is what I mean. People love quick shooting so much. They're just not playing to win, you know? Okay, so you'd imagine they're gonna quick shooting the drizzle. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, they can't attack. They can't attack. Never mind, they can't attack. Never mind. Okay. Gonna go ahead and evolve into this Inteleon. And I'm gonna go ahead and boss. And... Would they boss me? I mean, I don't know. Pretty sure it's over, right? Like, they can't prevent me from knocking them out. If they try to, like, establish another Jolteon, that's fine. They're down to 1, and I don't know. I mean, I am out of boss's order, so maybe that was a little greedy. Maybe I should have just taken a knockout. Well, we knew we were getting Marnie, though. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Oh, and my opponent forgot quick shootings last turn too. Oh, that sucks, dude. I forgot about this Cheryl. I should have just taken a knockout. I should have just taken the knockout. Alright, let's go ahead and Marnie them. And then I'll go ahead and attach. Go ahead and play this. And right over the high kick. If they hadn't forgotten their quick shootings, I'd be up to 100 damage. They would have won. Wait, maybe they still do. Oh, I think they still win. I think they still win. I messed this up. I got greedy. Yeah, I messed this up. I forgot about the Cheryl, right? They go double quick shooting on the active. I hope they're tempted. No, yeah, they go double, even if they don't go double quick shooting on the active. Oh, I messed this up, dude. I messed this up real badly. Okay. I really messed up though. I really messed up. Wow, they did have the energy. Yeah, it's over. Oh, I messed up so badly, man. Yeah, so they're gonna KO the Inteleon, do 100 damage here, and then next turn they do 100 plus a ping, and that's the game. I messed that up really badly. I did not think that through. What I should have done was bench the Sobbles, like, yeah, set up my board, so I could search for the game-winning boss. That's all I needed to do. I got way too greedy. I should not have lost that game. That was on me, though. That was on me. My inexperience, my greediness, for sure. I completely did not take the Cheryl into account. That's for sure. I did not take the shell into account. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and sorry about the last misplay. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.